How long have you been doing this?
Well, including when I was apprenticing early on, I mean, it's only been about 7 or 8 years from the start.
Well, that's good.
Like I said, I've been creating artwork my whole life. For me, it was really about being given the right guidance and learning a new medium. You know, it's like learning how to paint. You know, and once you transcend like the physical restraints of the discipline to the point where you don't have to consciously be focusing on it anymore, which is where I'm at, then you can just create art.
That's true. Have you ever thought about maybe teaching art on the side, like to youth or something like that?
If I had time, I would love to. I would love to if I had time.
Because there's a great need. You know, there's a great need for some kids growing up that have desires to do something instead of standing on the street corner. You know what I mean?
If I had time, I would love to. It would have to be put into my schedule though, because I'm even though it's against my nature as a human being, like everything around me has to be like super structured and super scheduled, or else nothing gets done. But I would totally love to do that, even on a voluntary basis. One of the things that I was thinking about doing when I was in art school was becoming an art teacher, but I kind of figured there was no money in that.
What is one of your favorite tattoos that you've ever done?
Yeesh. There's so many. There's so many. I like, in general, my favorite tattoos, they don't have to, I can't even think about one specifically right now. But stylistically and in general, I like things where, and things always end up better when people come to me with a vision and with ideas of what they want, and then allow me stylistically to create art specifically for them, which is what I do, which is why we don't have flash. So any opportunity, and like a lot of people are very specific about their needs, and that's fine, and if they insist, I'll accommodate. Obviously, I'm not gonna make somebody ever get a tattoo that they're not totally into. But the best is when we have a good working relationship between artist and client, because that's really what it is. It's like being a commissioned artist. And so my clients know that, and they bring me ideas, and the way that it works is they'll book an appointment and then I create art, so which is 99% of the tattoos that I do. The things that I really enjoy doing most are people with like weird ideas that no one would ever think about. Just crazy whacked out stuff that exists only in their own minds, and there's a lot of that out there, and I've had a lot of people come to me and say, well, you know, I've asked other people and they said they didn't like my idea, so they wouldn't do it. I love that kind of stuff. Those make the best tattoos. It's like just pure creativity, and it's a pure expression from that person. I have a guy, an older guy, who didn't start getting tattooed till he was like 70, but he wanted to get a pit bull, like eating a worm, wearing a witch hat, and that was just a bunch of random stuff, but it meant a lot to him, and it ended up being like one of my favorite pieces that I did in the last year. Even though it wasn't like a huge piece or whatever, it was a one session kind of a situation, but that one sticks out to me as being like that. And since moving downtown, there's a lot of crazy people with a lot of crazy ideas, so it's been really fun to make those come to life for people.